And afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the pit for the final two games of Border Wars 2025. The Glenwood Gators and the Terrell Academy Eagles, girls and boys, the last two games of what's been a tremendous tournament in the end of this year, celebrating the great basketball tradition across the river to the Chattahoochee Border Wars between both schools in Alabama and Georgia. Just watched Calvary in Morgan County, and now the Terrell Academy Eagles and the Glenwood Gators, the ladies going first, the boys, of course, right afterward to close Border Wars of this year. Terrell Academy wins the opening tip-off, starting five for the Eagles are Annalie Massey, Lily Addison, Natalie Oliver, Hadley Webb, and Sally Masters, as that shot is up to the right, no good. Rebound fought for on the floor, ball loose, and taken back by the Eagles as Masters with it. Back to the near side to Oliver. Oliver back to the key to Massey. Swings it far side in the corner. Pass inside right block. Up for two. It's short by Addison. And rebounded by Lily Moody of the Gators. Terrell Academy yesterday defeated Tuscaloosa Academy. And the Gators narrowly lost to Marion County by one as Palmore turns it over. Palmore was nicked up in that game yesterday. Went out for a time, came back in. And it seems to be 100% healthy and back at it today. Gators in the orange uniforms, black numbers, black trimming. Lady Eagles in the whites, white tops, white bottoms, blue numbers, blue trimming. Still a scoreless game, 1 minute and 5 seconds in. Far corner, three-pointer from Massey is good. Annalie Massey from range, 3-0 Terrell County. Starting five for the Gators, Clara Hargrove, Malia West Sanchez, Hallie Palmore, Emerson White, and Lily Moody. Three-pointer from White on the far side, just short, rolls off and rebounded by the Eagles. Quickly down the floor, Hadley Webb to the right block, up for two. Fouled, and the shot goes. Emerson White committing the first foul of the game. And a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way for Hadley Webb. These two teams faced off against each other back in November, in which Terrell Academy handled the Gators 49-27. Free throw is no good, but it's rebounded and put back up by Masters, can't convert. Put back up again, no good, but a travel by Massey before the shot was put up. Hargrove into Palmore, leading scorer on this Gators team with 15 points per game. Still looking to break the ice and get the Gators on the board. 6:13 to play first quarter. Moody near side. Kicks it out to Hargrove. Hargrove right side. Floater up for two. Too strong. Rebounded by White. White spin around. Put back up for two. It was tipped. It's short. Goes out of bounds off of the Eagles. Hargrove wide open three-point look from the near side. It's up and off to the left. No good. Rolls out of bounds and it goes back over to Terrell Academy. Of course, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Glenwood Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Connecticut Credit Union, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you for all your support. And I've also got some special sponsors for this Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Christmas Tournament coming up at the end of this week. Hargrove got the rebound but stepped out of bounds, so it's going to stay down here with the Eagles. Massey with the ball near side, kicks it back over to Webb. Webb, three-point look. It's open. She's got it. Hadley Webb already 5 points, 3 minutes into the game. And it's 8-0 Terrell Academy. And the Gators call timeout. So a hot start for the Eagles. 2 3-pointers made. Gators still yet to get on the board. Of course, the special sponsor of talking about, I'd like to thank Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small businesses with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. And Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. Gordy Eye Care has been serving the community for over 20 years and is a huge supporter of local high school athletics. Give them a call today at 334-291-5125. And Club Viago. Thank you for all the special sponsors. All the sponsors make this possible. Gators with the basketball out of the timeout, down 8-0. Hargrove pass near side to Moody in the corner. Coach Purdue pleading with his Gators to move the ball. Moody still looking to find somebody to give it to. Long cross-court pass to Hargrove. Hargrove at the key. Good defense by Terrell Academy so far. Sally Masters, tight defense against Hargrove, is batted out of bounds. At Club Viago, visit ViagoColumbusGeorgiaGA.com, where you'll find exclusive deals on travel, everyday living, and even healthcare. You can live the good life with Club Viago. Palmore on the far side. In the corner along the baseline. Somehow got it out to Moody. Up for two. It's open. Rattles just out. Gators can't buy a bucket in early going. 8-0 Terrell County 3 minutes in. Masters, cross-court pass, tipped by Wes Sanchez, goes right into the hands of Webb, and she puts it in for two. Palmore again in the corner, down to Moody, underneath the basket, up for two, high shot, just misses, gets her own rebound, put back up, put back good, and the Gators now on the board. Coach Purdue pleading for some hustle. Now Massey to Addison. Palmore, good defense, picks her pocket. Massey collects it, recollects it, gives it back to Masters. Masters behind the three-point line. Back to Addison for two, long two-point shot, just short. And saved back in by Massey, but it goes right to Palmore. Palmore driving the floor, up for two, just rattles out. Rebound tipped around and finally collected by Masters. Now Palmore takes it away, gets it somehow back out. Emerson White, White the right block, goes up for two, and it's good. What a play by Hallie Palmore to stay in bounds and find an open Gator to get it to. 10-4 our score. Fouled in the lane on the right block is Addison. It'll be Lily Moody called for the foul. Lily Addison at the free throw line to get herself in the scorebook, and just misses the first one short. Again, the Gators playing without Caden Henderson, who's out with injury. And again, Hallie Palmore out for a little bit of time in yesterday's loss to Marion County. Two of the leaders on this team. And Henderson, of course, a senior. Moody with the rebound, but she fell to the floor, and it's a travel. Ring and Bone now on the floor for the Gators as Wes Sanchez takes a seat. Pass far corner, wide open is Webb. Three-point look from out there, just short. Rebound, foul on the rebound. It was rebounded by Moody, but it's going to be a foul against Anna Lee Massey. First foul against the Eagles today. Two for the Gators, one for the Eagles foul-wise. Halfway through this first quarter, Hargrove down to Moody. Some full-court press defensively by the Eagles. Reagan Bone right block, high two-point shot. A little too strong, and it's taken by the Eagles the other way. Masters driving the far side. Addison, now Webb, three-point look again, rattles out. Rebound goes through the hands of Reagan Bone, goes off the hands of Addison out of bounds. So Gators basketball now going left to right. More aggressive defense by the Eagles. White back to Palmore. Palmore floater pass to Bone on the left side. Long pass back to Hargrove. Hargrove drives in, now kicks it out to Moody. Pass inside to Palmore. Floater up for two, no good. Rebound tipped around and taken by the Eagles. Stripped by Palmore. Palmore now the other way with a chance, just misses again. And rebounded again, that time by the Eagles. Masters down the floor, right block, up for two, it's blocked. Tipped again, blocked again by Moody. Ball still loose on the floor. Loose toward mid-court, still loose on the floor. Two players hit the floor, and it finally rolls out of bounds. Going to be off of the Eagles. And head coach for the Eagles, Coach Eric Israel, pleading for a foul on the contact. There plenty of it there, but no foul called. Ball back over to the Eagles. Masters near side to the left block. Good pass into Addison. Addison up for two, rattles home. (12-4) our score. And the Gators struggled offensively in that first matchup, only scoring 27 points. And the leading scorer for the Gators, three players had 5. Moody tied up along the baseline by 2 Eagles, and foul is going to be called on the floor. Going to go against Lily Addison. Kinsley Kushmar is going to check in for Palmore. Kushmar to Bone. Bone up for two, gets it deflected. It's taken away by the Eagles. Masters pass near side to Oliver. Oliver to Addison. Addison far corner. Webb for three. It's good. 10 first quarter points for Hadley Webb. 15-4 Terrell Academy. Pass near side to Kushmar off the mark by White in a costly turnover. Oliver across midcourt. Remind you that this first quarter is brought to you by Carroll Purdue and the State Farm Agency. Carroll Purdue State Farm Agency, a proud sponsor of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Thank you, Carroll Purdue, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live and the Border Wars Tournament and Glenwood Athletics. Pass by White, deflected and taken away by Masters. Massey driving in. Kicks it back out. Pass far side to Massey off the mark. Trying to throw it off of Reagan Bone out of bounds. Fails, and it lands out of bounds. So it's going to be Gators basketball. Of course, free throw shooting kind of been an issue for the Lady Gators so far this season, as well as it was last night. A couple of free throws missed crucially late as the Gators fell by 45-44 against Marion County. Hargrove over to Moody near side, 46 seconds to play first quarter. 15-4 Terrell Academy with a commanding lead. 10 points already for Hadley Webb, 2 3-pointers. Make that 3. Near side to Kushmar. Kushmar driving in right block. Goes up for 2, gets it stripped. Ball loose on the floor still was Reagan Bone, who had it for a second, lost it again, and Terrell Academy back down the floor. Far side is Webb. Master swings it near side to Massey. Massey back to Webb. Three-pointer again off the mark to the right. A little bit of a heat check there, just missed. Deflected out of bounds by Lily Addison for the Eagles. White. Try to get it to Carrington Kushmar. Throws it far side to Kinsley Kushmar. Kushmar across midcourt, driving in, over to Bone. Left block up for 2. Low shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes back up and gets fouled. So Bone will head to the free throw line, and while she does that, we'll take another chance to thank our special sponsors for the Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Christmas Showcase coming up at the end of the week. Again, Philip White Benefits LLC, first free throw from Bone rattles in, where they help individuals and small business owners with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. Second free throw from Bone, good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for Reagan Bone. 15-6, 8 seconds to play. Long pass far side to Massey. Massey to the corner to Webb for 3, just short. Rebounded by Carrington Kushmar. 1 second on the clock, and that will expire. 15-6, Terrell Academy over the Gators in the girls' game. The last 2 games, of course, the girls and boys between Terrell Academy and the Glenwood Gators. I'd like to also thank Gordy Eye Care and Club Viago for their support of the Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we'll be back right after this for the second quarter of action on Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Border Wars Tournament.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
you back for the second quarter of action between the Terrell Academy Lady Eagles and the Glenwood Lady Gators here in the second to last game of the Border Wars Tournament 2025. Terrell Academy with a 15-6 lead. Hadley Webb, the story in that first quarter, 10 points total, 3 of them three-pointers. As a hot start for the Eagles offense, the Gators, as it did in the first matchup, struggling to find points and consistency offensively. Gators with the basketball first. Palmore, long pass back to Hargrove, near side to Moody. Moody inside to Wes Sanchez off her right hand and taken away by the Eagles. Hadley Webb down the floor, but a double dribble called. Piper Graham will check in for the Lady Eagles, taking the place of Lily Addison. Gators with the original starting 5 on the floor. Palmore on the far side. Back to Hargrove at the midcourt logo. Near side to Moody. Moody long pass to Palmore. Open three-point look from the wing. Just misses off to the right. And rebounded by Natalie Oliver. Long pass far side deflected by Hargrove. Collected by Piper Graham in the corner. Back to Masters. Masters with White on the defense. Around the horn near side. Three-point look for Massey. Off the mark to the left and rebounded by Moody. Gators trying to find some sort of rhythm offensively. Long pass far side to Hargrove. Kicks it back out to Palmore. Emerson White in the corner going to drive in. Floater for 2. Rattles just out. And a foul from behind. I think it's going to go against Emerson White. So foul against Emerson White. Eagles now the other way. Still no score in the second quarter. 15-6, the Eagles lead. Near corner, Graham. Back to Oliver, back to Graham. Billy Moody, good defense. Kicks it far side. Webb open for 3 again. Don't leave her open. It's good. Hadley Webb, 13 already. Dangerous from range. 18-6. Palmore fouled. Sally Masters called for the foul. And the first foul against the Eagles this quarter. Again, it's a great tournament that Coach Purdue and the Gators host every year. Schools such as Valley, Schley County, Deerfield-Windsor, Lee Scott, Morgan County, Tuscaloosa Academy, all the way from across the state. And, of course, Glenwood, Marion County, and Terrell Academy, as well as Opelika showed up as well. Two-pointer from Hargrove is good, and she's fouled. Finding a little something on offense for the Gators, and a chance for a three-point play. Reagan Bone will shoot for 2 on her trip, and Hargrove just misses hers. Goes out of bounds off of the Eagles. So possession will stay down here with the Gators. For the first time, the Border Wars using both gyms this time. Of course, Boyer, or as is known on campus, the lower school gym or the auditorium, as Wes Sanchez gets blocked. Got it back, but lost the handle. And now the other way goes Natalie Oliver. Oliver far side, Hargrove defensively. Kicks near side to Masters. Masters bounce pass near side. Graham back to Masters, long pass far side. Massey swings it over to Oliver. Oliver, floater pass. Masters up for 2 from the left block. Short, rebounded by Wes Sanchez. And a tie up underneath the basket, jump ball called. The possession over favors the Eagles, so it's going to stay down here with Terrell Academy. For the first time using both gyms, Boyer, the lower school gym, or the auditorium, a.k.a., well, any of those. And of course, here in the pit, the old school gym, the gym that's been here since the beginning, as the two-point shot from the left elbow, no good by Massey, rebounded by Palmore. Long pass down to Moody, a little too strong. Masters across midcourt. Check that Oliver across midcourt. Screens all over the place. Masters pass inside to Graham. Graham lost the handle. Saved by Wes Sanchez, but he hit it right back to Webb. Webb up for 2. Blocked by Miss Leo Wes Sanchez. What a block by Wes Sanchez. Now White on the other end. Near side Hargrove. Get past the inside West Sanchez. Deflected by Piper Graham. No foul called. Floater pass back to Sally Masters. 4:50 to play second quarter. Terrell Academy leading 18-8. Webb again from three. Can't leave her open, but she somehow missed. Pretty rare sight as we see in the first 15 minutes or so of game action. Palmore long pass to Hargrove. Inside right block up for two as West Sanchez just missed it short. Moody now collects off the floor, goes up for two, and gets fouled. Second foul against Sally Masters. And Lily Moody at the free throw line. 2 for 3 of the Gators so far. Make that 3 for 4. Second free throw from Moody is good. Nothing but net on that one. 18-10 our score. Terrell Academy in the lead. Masters, near side open three-point look for Oliver. No good. Rebound fought for between West Sanchez and Webb. Webb got it in the corner. Good bounce pass over to Massey. And a foul called on the floor. I think it's going to be Palmore called for the foul for the Gators. First foul against Hallie Palmore this afternoon. And Lee Massey. Check that Lily Addison is going to check back in. Taking the place of Piper Graham. Kick far side, Webb, open three-point look. Can't leave her open, but she just missed it. Rebounded by Moody. Palmore, far wing for three. It's good. First three-pointer of the game for the Gators. And they've found a little bit of a comeback here. It was 18-6, now 18-13, the 7-0 run for the Lady Gators. Webb driving in, left side, kicks it back out. Addison long two, nothing but net. Good response by the Eagles. 20-13. Palmore, far side, over to White. White lost the handle, through the legs of Piper Graham, I believe that was. Floater from the right side, no, off the right, and a foul on the rebound. Goes through the legs of Massey, and a foul is going to be called against the Gators. That's West Sanchez. First foul against Malaya this afternoon. Oliver driving in, kicks it near side to Massey. Back over to Addison. Addison driving in left elbow, out to Webb. Webb thought about the three-pointer, pulled it down, gives it back over to Masters. Back to Webb, again pulls out down the three-pointer, kicks it out to the long two for Addison, just off the mark. And rebound by Lily Moody. And timeout called by Coach Purdue. 2:50 to play in our first half. Terrell Academy leading 20-13. And while they take a break, we'll take a chance to thank our special sponsors for the Border Wars Tournament and the Tuscaloosa County Holiday Showcase coming up later this week. Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small businesses with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. And by Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. Gordy Eye Care has been serving the community for over 20 years and is a huge supporter of local high school athletics. Give them a call at 334-291-5125 to set up your appointment today. And by Club Viago. Ready to experience life with the people you love? Would you like discounts on things you go to every day like movies and restaurants? You deserve to live the life you always dreamed about, and with Club Viago you can. At Club Viago, adventure and savings go hand in hand. You'll find exclusive deals on travel, everyday living, and even healthcare. You can live the good life with Club Viago. Visit their website at viagocolumbusga.com. That's VIGOCOLUMBUSGA.com. Gators with the basketball out of the timeout. 2:50 to play in the first half. 20-13, Terrell Academy in the lead. Again, the first time these two teams met back in late November, the Lady Eagles handled the Gators pretty handily. Again, won by a final score of 49-27. Gators have found a little bit of rhythm offensively, and the defense has stood up. And they've kept it competitive. 2:40 to play now in the first half. Palmore on the far corner, long pass to Hargrove. Hargrove double-teamed, still double-teamed against the sideline. Trying to find somebody to get it out to. And finally, 5-second rule going to go against the Gators, so it's over to the Eagles. Yeah, if you haven't been tuning into our coverage, we are playing with a shot clock here in the pit. Hasn't really been much of a factor as much as you may think, especially with teams who don't usually play with one. But we are playing with a shot clock. 23 on the shot clock, 2:16 on the game clock right now as the Eagles with the ball on offense. Webb at the key, Palmore on the defense. Kicks it back out to Masters. Masters drives in right side. Kicks it out long, two-pointer for Massey, no good. And a foul called. Malaya West Sanchez called for her second foul. And it was on the shot, so Massey is going to head to the free throw line for a couple of freebies. And she makes the first. Second free throw good as well. Palmore, far side. Gators down 9. Long pass to Hargrove, right block. Up for 2. It's good. Addison at the key. Dumps it off to Oliver. Dumps it off to Masters. Masters drives far side. And then a long pass near side. Webb's wide open for 3. I'd be shocked if it's missed. Oh, it just missed. Off the back arm, but he gets thrown rebound. Kicks it back outside to Addison. Addison kicks it back out to Oliver. Three-pointer for Oliver. Just misses, rolls off the rim. But it's rebounded by the Eagles again. It's Massey in the corner. She's fouled. Hallie Palmore called for the foul for the Gators. Fifth foul against the Gators this quarter, so now the Lady Eagles are in the bonus, and it will be free throws. Second trip to the line for Massey in about 20 seconds game time. And the first one on this trip, no good. Second free throw again, no good. 0 for 2 on that trip for Massey. Palmore over to White in the corner. Webb on the defense, gives it over to West Sanchez. Sanchez long pass to Palmore, driving again. Good bounce pass to West Sanchez, but it's off her hand and off of the Gators, so it went off of Lily Moody. So Lady Eagles basketball with 56 seconds to play in our first half. Coach Israel for the Lady Eagles pleading for some pace as Webb has in the corner, gets it stripped by Palmore. Palmore picks her pocket, and Palmore now quickly down the floor. Palmore right side, up for 2, she's fouled. Palmore's first attempt off the mark. Again, Noah Shelton, Tyler Dykes here with you for the final 2 games of the Border Wars Tournament 2025. Gators and Eagles, Terrell Academy and Glenwood here in the last 2 games. First the girls and, of course, the boys upcoming in the finale. Second one good by Palmore, 1 for 2 on that trip. 30 seconds to play, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Kick near side, Webb to the left block. Floater up for 2, no good. It's taken away by Hargrove. The Gators can now hold for the final shot. Palmore going quickly, left side, along the baseline. Somehow stays in bounds. Kicks out to Moody, up for 2. It's good. Lily Moody now the leading scorer with 6. 8 seconds to play. Gators down by 6. Oliver near side, Masters with 2, with 1, trying to kick it out, and that is how the first half will conclude. Gators with a big defensive stand to end the first half, and they've cut the deficit down to 4. 22-18, Terrell Academy with the lead heading into the locker room. And before we take the break, we'd like to remind you that this Border Wars and the Muskogee County Christmas Showcase, Christmas Tournament coming up later this week, brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, Gordy Eye Care, and Club Viago. Terrell Academy, 22. Glenwood Lady Gators, 18. We'll be back in just a moment for the second half of action. We'll be back right after this on the Georgia-Alabama Sports Live coverage of the Border Wars Tournament.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
And serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times. With 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back for the second half of action here in the next to last game of Border Wars 2025, Lady Gators and the Lady Eagles of Terrell Academy. The Lady Eagles with a 4-point lead. Hargrove with a 3-point attempt to begin things here in half number 2. Misses it off the mark, but rebounded by the Gators. Palmore with the basketball driving into the lane. Try to kick back to West Sanchez, but it's collected by Hargrove. Hargrove in the corner. Out to Palmore, driving in. Kicks it out to West Sanchez, and a top on the floor. 18 points in that first half for the Lady Gators, 2 by Reagan Bone, 2 by Emerson White, 4 by Hallie Palmore, 4 by Claire Hargrove, and Lily Moody, the leading scorer, with 6. For the Lady Eagles, Hadley Webb did over half the damage, 13 points in that first half. 5 by Annalie Massey, 4 by Lily Addison. Addison with the basketball, far side to Massey, kicks it back to Webb. The trio of scorers for the Lady Eagles there. And now Oliver with the basketball, kicking it back out to Massey. Massey to Webb, open three-point look. It's good. Same old, same old. Hadley Webb now with 16 points. And Terrell Academy strikes first in half number 2. Near corner, White open for 3. No, just off the mark. Rebounded by Massey. Webb, 3-point look, pulls it down, passes it to the left elbow, 2-point floater, high but a little short. Out of bounds, off of the Eagles. Palmore far side to Hargrove. Hargrove over to West Sanchez. West Sanchez gets it into Palmore. Palmore driving in right side open look just off the mark. Off balance shot just missed. Almost picked the pocket of Webb, but it's stripped from behind and taken by the Gators. Palmore on the baseline goes up for 2. Foul called. Blocking foul on the floor. Coach Eric Israel pleading for a foul against the Gators there. None called. Foul against Lily Addison on the floor. So Palmore to the free throw line. First foul of the second half goes against the Eagles. First free throw from Palmore is good. Second free throw from Palmore, rattles out. And rebounded by the Eagles. And a foul called on the near side. Goes against Palmore. And Terrell Academy last season was undefeated in the regular season before losing to John Millage in the playoffs. Started 24-0 before losing in the playoffs, and on the way up, a foul called. It's going to be Annalie Massey heading to the free throw line. Foul goes against Emerson White. Terrell Academy part of GIAA's 3A, 4A District 3. Same district or region, if you will, alongside Brookwood, Tifteria Academy, Valwood, and Deerfield-Windsor, who was also here in the Border Wars Tournament. First free throw missed there by Massey. Playback made, and the second one rattles in as well. Two for 2 on that trip for Massey. Palmore near side to White. White long pass to Hargrove. Hargrove going to drive in. Back outside to White. White, floater for 2. No good. Rebounded by Webb. Lady Eagles up 8 now the other way. It was a 4-point game at the half. (22-18) was the score, down 27-19, so 5-1 run here for the Lady Eagles to begin the third quarter. Long pass to Massey. Now 2-point floater by Addison is up and good. 10-point lead. Underneath the basket, West Sanchez throws it straight up the chimney, and it comes down and it misses. Webb to Massey. Massey near corner to Oliver. Oliver back to Massey. Swings it around to Webb. Webb, open 3-point look. Just misses. And rebounded by Malia West Sanchez. Long pass near side. Webb deflects it and takes it away. And a foul from behind called against Emerson White. Reagan Bones going to check back into the ball game. Wes Sanchez will take the seat. Some confusion there about who's going to switch places with Bone. Webb, far wing, bounce pass near side to Massey. Massey back to Webb, gets around Palmore, driving into the lane, back outside. Three-point look for Massey. It's up, just short. Rebounded by Webb, kicked back out. Three-pointer again, it's up, it's good. Natalie Oliver with her first point to the ball game, and it's a huge three to extend the lead to 13. Timeout called by Coach Purdue on the other end. 3:42 to play third quarter, and the Lady Eagles have stretched it out to a 13-point lead. So while we got a minute, I'd like to thank our special sponsors for the Border Wars Tournament, as well as the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. Coming up at the end of the week. Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small business owners with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. And by Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. Gordy Eye Care has been serving the community for over 20 years and is a huge supporter of local high school athletics. Give them a call at 334-291-5125. And by Club Viago, where you'll find exclusive deals on travel, everyday living, and even health care. You can live the good life with Club Viago. Visit their website at viagocolumbusga.com. Of course, our presenting sponsors, Glenn Fish Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Hospital and the Houston Clinic, and the presenter of all Glenwood Athletics on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Zaxby's. Glenwood with the basketball out of the timeout. Moody gets it taken away from behind, recollects it, kicks it back outside to Hargrove behind the three-point line. Hargrove drives in. Good defense by Oliver. Try to get back to Palmore, deflected by Masters. Hargrove again recollects it. 3:20 to play third quarter. Gators down 13, desperately need a bucket. Long pass near side. Palmore taken away by Webb. 2 on Webb. Webb and Masters. Over to Masters left block. Up for 2. It's good. First points of the night for Sally Masters. 15-point lead. Lady Eagles on a 12-1 run here in the second half. Pass near side to White. 2:50 to play third quarter. Long pass to Palmore. And she's fouled on the far side. Natalie to the back. Annalie Massey called for the foul. Palmore looking to throw it in. Underneath thrown basket, floats it into White. White on the baseline, kicks it back out. Palmore, three-point look from the corner, just off the mark. Oliver. Masters, left side up for 2, fouled by Reagan Bone. First foul against Reagan Bone of the game. First free throw, no good by Masters. Second free throw, up and good that time by Masters. Palmore with the basketball across midcourt, far side of Kushmar. Both Kushmars into the ball game as Carrington short arms that three-pointer. Jump ball called underneath the basket. Palmore floater pass to Bone. Bone drives in, lost a handle as she went low with it, and it's taken away by Natalie Oliver. Long pass to Webb, up for 2. No good, just off the mark. A narrow miss there on the transition bucket for the Eagles. Still up 16. Palmore driving in, kicks it back out to Carrington Kushmar. Kushmar to Reagan Bone, off her hands, loose on the floor. White with it, floats it out to Palmore. Pass to Emerson White, just has to save it before it goes out of bounds and knocks it back to the Eagles. Masters and Carrington Kushmar down the floor. Masters up for 2, it's good. 5 quick points by Sally Masters, and the Lady Eagles pulling away. Palmore on the baseline, kicks it out to Carrington Kushmar, pass off the mark. A dominant third quarter for the Lady Eagles, 15-1. They've outscored the Gators so far in the third frame. Near corner, Webb. Reagan Bone on the defense. Pass right corner, or right block to take it back, and the shot up from Massey is up and good. 20-point lead. Palmore down the floor, and a foul going to be called defensively against Natalie Oliver. Reagan Bone at the right elbow. Floater for two. It's good. Reagan Bone's third and fourth points of the night. Gators finally break the 20 threshold. 39-21 our score. Game now looking eerily similar to that first matchup down in Dawson at the end of November. 39-21 our score. Lady Eagles with a 17-3 advantage in this third quarter. Webb for three. It's open, just short. Rebounded by Addison. Up for two. She's fouled. Addison's first free throw, high arcing, and it falls. Two-pointer up again. It's going to be the free throw up again, and it's good. 2 points, both converted there by Addison, both free throws. Now a lot of substitutions coming in for the Lady Eagles. Caroline Joyner into the ball game, as well as Piper Graham back into the ball game. White near side, driving into the baseline, kicks it back out to Palmore. Palmore driving in, far side carry to Kushmar. Floater for two, it's short. Lady Eagles up 20 with 20 seconds to play third quarter. Pass far side to Joyner in the corner. Joyner driving in, pass near side, and a quick pass near corner to Graham. Kicks it back to Massey. Massey with it, long two-pointer from the near side, rattles home. 9 points for Massey. 3 on the clock, 2-1. Palmer's got to heave it from half court. It's good if it goes. Rattles in. Was it good? Let's see. I believe the shot was just after the buzzer sounded, so it will not count. Either way, a dominant third quarter for the Lady Eagles, outscoring the Gators 21-3 in the third 8-minute frame. Got to remind you, this Border Wars Tournament, the coverage of it of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, Gordy Eye Care, and Club Viago. The three-pointer, as it stands right now, counts, so it's 43-24. We'll update you on that when we come back from this break. Gators down 19, fourth quarter up ahead on the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back for the fourth quarter of action between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Gators. Terrell Academy with a 43-24 lead heading into the fourth quarter. The three-pointer officially does count for Palmore at the buzzer. So Gators officially outscored in that corner 21-6. Still a dominant third quarter for Terrell Academy nonetheless. They begin the fourth quarter with the basketball. Webb in the corner. Pass inside, taken by Emerson White. White kicks it back out to Palmore. Gators needing a tremendous comeback to make this one a ball game. Hargrove for three, just short. And out of bounds. At the key, Addison driving in, right block up for two, fouled by Moody. Addison's first free throw rattles home. Again, Terrell Academy, both girls and boys, as the second one also made by Addison, played Tuscaloosa Academy yesterday in Boyer, the auditorium, the lower school gym, if you will. The girls defeated TA, the boys fell to TA. Of course, the Gators yesterday, the boys dominated Marion County, the girls fell to Marion County by 1. Massey near side to Masters. Lady Eagles holding to a 20-point lead, three-pointer off the mark, off to the right by Oliver, and out of bounds without being touched. Palmore to Hargrove. Pass to Palmore. Palmore at the key. Near side to White. White in the corner, driving in, kicks it back out to Hargrove. Gators down 21. 4 on the shot clock. 3, 2. Pass to Palmore, taken away by Webb. Palmore recollects it. The shot clock expires. The first time we've seen that this afternoon. Shot clock expires on the Gators, and it goes over to the Lady Eagles. Again, it's not been as much as a factor as you may think with a lot of teams this tournament playing with that usually play without a shot clock. Finally affected the Gators after it was deflected by Webb. Foul, I believe, going to go against Claire Hargrove on the far side. It will. Massey at the key. Lady Eagles up 21. Pass far side, deflected and taken away by Wes Sanchez. Malia down the floor. Knocked out of bounds from behind, but Gators will have possession here on the left side. Hargrove, floater pass to White, right side, up for 2, gets it deflected, but she's fouled. First free throw from White, up and good. Second one rattles out, rebounded by Moody, put back up, rolls in. Finally a break offensively for the Gators, still down 18. Left block up for 2, and a good response there by the Lady Eagles. Natalie Oliver drops it home, 47-27. I think some confusion about the clock currently. Now we're set to go. 5:23 and counting. Original starting 5 on the floor for the Gators. Pass from Hargrove off the mark to Palmore. Full court press defensively for the Gators. Lady Eagles not seeming phased. Massey kicks it near side to Oliver. Three-pointer from Webb in the corner. Nothing but net. Hadley Webb, have yourself a day. been deadly from three, especially in that first half, and another one right there. Across the half-century mark now for the Lady Eagles. Malaya with the basketball, kicks it back out to Hargrove. Claire back out to Hallie Palmore. Moody, shot clock at 8. Gaze at far side to Emerson White. Was deflected by Masters. White up for 2, off balance shot, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Palmore. Floater pass down court, a little too strong, trying to get it out there to Addison. It's taken away by the Gators. Moody to Hargrove, back to Palmore. Palmore driving the floor, floater up for 2. Tried a little Euro step there, she got fouled. Foul against Massey. And the first free throw good by Palmore. Second one missed, rebounded by Moody, put back up, and it's good. And another, see, there's offensive foul. No, it was a defensive foul. Take that back. Thought they called a 3-second violation. It was against number 3. It was against Webb for the Lady Eagles. So the shot counts from Moody, and she's at the free throw line for the chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And Moody converts. Gators still down 19, 4 minutes to play. Taken away by Palmore, up for 2, easy bucket. And timeout called by Coach Eric Israel for the Lady Eagles. So Palmore with a quick steal and a bucket against Natalie Oliver. And timeout called by the Lady Eagles. So while I got a moment, again, remind you that the Border Wars Tournament and the Tuscaloosa County Holiday Showcase, the coverage of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small businesses with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. And by Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Tuscaloosa County Holiday Showcase. Gordy Eye Care has been serving the community for over 20 years and is a huge supporter of local high school athletics. Give them a call at 334-291-5125 to set up your appointment today. And by Club Viago. At Club Viago, you will find exclusive deals on travel, everyday living, and even health care. You can live the good life with Club Viago. Visit their website at viagocolumbusga.com. Gators down 17 now, 3:58 to play. It's going to take a lot more of steals and quick buckets like that from Palmore for the Gators to get back in. And nearly another one right there in the corner, but Palmore called for the foul going against Massey. Gators scored 27 in the first matchup against Lady Eagles, already crossing that threshold now with 33. Foul that time called against White. Webb with the basketball near side. Triple teams. Somehow got it out. Ball loose, taken by Hargrove. 4 Gators all on the other way. Hargrove right block, up for 2. Just rattles out. Rebound tipped around. Moody back up, no. Moody back up again, no, but she's fouled. And back to the charity stripe goes Lily Moody. Gators on a 6-0 run. Moody the chance to make it 7-0. Just misses. Second free throw from Moody. Rattles in. Still a 16-point lead for the Lady Eagles. 3:39 to play. Full-court press defensively. Pass far side to Webb. Through her hands, taken away by Moody. Gators making some plays defensively to try to get back into this one. Hargrove, far side Palmore. Palmore, floater pass to Wes Sanchez. Double team is Wes Sanchez. Try to get it out to Emerson White. Got it tipped, taken by Moody. Moody's fouled. Moody back to the free throw line. Foul goes against Annalie Massey. And Piper Graham back into the ball game will take her place. Moody's first free throw this trip to the charity stripe is good. Moody's second up and good. 14-point game, 3:20 to play. Pass down the middle, now to the far side to Addison. Addison back to Masters. In the corner, along the baseline, floater up for two, she's fouled. Wes Sanchez called for the foul that time. Both teams now in the bonus. First free throw from Masters is good. Second free throw rattles in. And timeout called by Coach Eric Israel. 52-36, Lady Eagles looking to close out their second win of the season over the Lady Gators. We'll be back in just a moment to Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Border Wars Tournament.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to the ball game. 3:06 to play. Lady Eagles with a 52-36 lead over the Lady Gators. Lady Gators making some plays defensively to try to get back in this one. Still a 16-point deficit to try to erase with 3 minutes to play. Gators with the basketball. Moody trying to get far side to Hargrove. Now back around to White. Kicks it back to Palmore. Palmore, floater pass near side Hargrove. Hargrove back to Palmore. Palmore, long pass over to Emerson White. Gonna drive in. Spins. Long pass near side to Palmore. Gators taking a lot of time. 2 on the shot clock. Hargrove got to shoot it for 3. It was deflected. And that will expire the shot clock. Second shot clock violation of the half against the Gators. Pass in the middle. Masters with it. Back out to Oliver. Back to Sally Masters. 2:18 to play in the ball game. Masters driving in. Kicks it out. 3-point look. Not taken as Piper Graham swings it back to Webb. Webb kicks it inside off of somebody's foot and back over to the Gators. 2 minutes to play. Gators, as the pass to Palmore on the baseline, kicks it back out. Moody, open 3-point look from the key, off the mark. Rebound loose on the floor, taken by Lily Moody. Moody up for 2, rattles in. Gators not giving up. I think there may be some, let's see. I think the official thinks maybe a little quick break for an injured player. See, it's going to be Natalie Oliver checking out. Again, this injury timeout brought to you by Jack Houston Memorial Hospital and the Houston Clinic. I'd like to thank them for their support. Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Double dribble on the far side by Hadley Webb. Gators again with possession. Lady Eagles having some trouble closing this one out. Pass far side to Hargrove to Moody in the corner. Back to Palmore. Palmore going to drive in right elbow. Swing pass to Hargrove. Open three-point look. Puts it up. Just misses. Rebound by Wes Sanchez. Over to Moody. Moody can't save it before it goes out of bounds. Addison down to Webb. Kicks it to Piper Graham, who's double-teamed in the corner. And Palmore stripped it away, but it rolls out of bounds. A minute, 7 seconds to play. Graham swings it near side. Webb back to Masters. 60 seconds to play. And the Lady Eagles putting the finishing touches on another impressive victory over the Lady Gators. There will be the second this season. Double-teamed is Masters, and she's fouled. The Gators putting up a better fight this time than they did the first time down in Dawson. Offense found some points. Defense late has forced some turnovers, taking advantage of some mistakes by Terrell Academy in the fourth quarter, trying to close it out, but it's not going to be enough. As the first free throw up and good by Sally Masters. The difference was the third quarter, with the Lady Eagles going on a 23-6 run in the third 8 minutes of the ball game, and it's basically been the difference. Palmore driving in, up for two. She's fouled. Palmore's first free throw off the heel. Second one missed as well. Put back up by Wes Sanchez, no good. Put back up by Millie Moody, no good, but she's fouled. Moody back to the free throw line. And the first one just short. Second one from Moody. High floater, rattles out. Out of bounds off of Emerson White. Masters with the basketball, going far side. Taken away by the Gators. Wes Sanchez down to Moody, right side, up for two, and it's good. $18 left on the game clock, and this should just about do it. 54-40 the score. Palmore with the steal. Ball loose on the floor. Gets it out to Moody. Ball still loose on the floor, far side. Moody, right elbow, back to Palmore. Floated for two, off the mark. Rebounded by Emerson White. Goes back up for two. She's fouled with 3.7 seconds to play. And this will be the last time the Gators will be at home for a while. They have 4 straight road games to begin 2026. They go down to Troy to play Pike Liberal Arts High School. Again, a former AISA member, Pike Liberal and the Gators. That's on the 3rd. So that'll be this Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. The girls with the boys immediately afterward. They then begin region play on the road against Beulah next week. That'll be next Tuesday. Then on the road at Russell County next Friday. Then another road game against Dadeville before coming back home to play Beulah on the 13th in the first home region game. The clock will expire, and that'll do it. The Lady Gators, in a more valiant effort, still fall to the Lady Eagles of Terrell Academy. 54-41 our score. For the Alex Gwinnett All-State Agency player of the game, Malaya West Sanchez had a good game for herself. Really good game defensively. Had a big block in that second quarter. Played a really good game defensively. And the Gators made some defensive plays late that make this a ball game, but the comeback comes up short. So thank you to Alex Quinney and his All-State Agency for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And congratulations, Malaya West Sanchez. You are the player of the game, presented by Alex Quinney's All-State Agency. Lady Gators fall 54-41. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes for the boys matchup between Terrell Academy and the Glenwood Gators. Again, I'd like to remind you this Border Wars coverage on Georgia Alabama Sports Live brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, Gordy Eye Care, and Club Viago. We'll be back in just a moment. Noah Shelton, Tyler Dykes here with you for the final game of Border Wars 2025 in just a moment.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great race, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final game of Border Wars 2025. The Glenwood Gators and the Terrell Academy boys teams. Of course, for you, those of us just tuning in, the Lady Eagles of Terrell Academy just defeated the Lady Gators pretty handily. Not as handily as they did the first time, but not in doubt late, let's put it that way nonetheless. Gators with the basketball first as they win the tip-off. Caleb Phillips, Braylon Alexander, Trey Clarity, Aaron Carter, and Gray Garner, the starting five for the Gators. Holden Watley, Asher Crossan, Pace Cooling, Tillman Faust, and so the starting five there for the Eagles as the two-pointer up and good by the Gators, so they take their early lead. Steal that time by Garner. Down the floor, kicks it far side to Clarity, back near side to Alexander. Alexander driving it up for two in the jam. Braylon Alexander, who had 30 points in the first matchup between these two teams back on November 25th. Gators handled TA 54-35. Alexander looking to have a repeat performance tonight here in the second game between these two. Floater up for two off the mark and rebounded by Alexander. Holden Watley, the attempt there for the Eagles. Garner, far side, three-pointer, just short. Bo Scott, Garrison Lorber, the final starter that I failed to list initially there for the Eagles. He'll pull up from three, just misses. Rebounded by Phillips. Phillips down the floor, floater for two, beautiful touch, rattles in. Quick 6-0 run for the Gators, just a minute and a half into the game. Terrell Academy fell yesterday to Tuscaloosa Academy. The boys did 58-20. That game played in Boyer. This is their first game in the pit. Alexander back down the floor. Gators up 6-0. Up for two. Went for the jam again and just missed it. No foul called. Lorber pass far side to Crossan. Crossan dribbles it off his foot. Ball loose on the floor. Clarity goes low for it. Kicks it back out to Alexander. Alexander right side. Trying to drive in. Up for two. Gets fouled. Alexander at the free throw line for the first free throw attempts by the Gators tonight. Went 6 for 9 on free throws in their first matchup against TA. And Alexander makes the first. And the Gators beat the Eagles the first time by 19. It could have been worse. The Gators shot 0 for 17 from three-point range in that first matchup. And it didn't matter either way as Alexander makes the second. 8-0 Gators, and timeout called by TA. Gators with a quick 8-0 run to begin the ball game. While we got a moment, thank you for tuning in to the final game of the Border Wars Tournament 2025. Thank you for tuning in for all the coverage of not just the Border Wars, but also Muskogee County High School Showcase coming up this weekend. I'd like to thank the special sponsors for those: Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small businesses with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. And by Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. Gordy Eye Care has been serving the community for over 20 years and is a huge supporter of local high school athletics. Give them a call at 334-291-5125. And by Club Viago. You deserve to live the life you always dreamed about, and Club Viago can help you with that. At Club Viago, adventure and savings go hand in hand. You'll find exclusive deals on travel, everyday living, and even health care. You can live the good life with Club Viago. Visit their website at viagocolumbusga.com. Terrell Academy with the basketball out of the timeout, trailing 8-0, 5:14 to play first quarter. Pace Cooling, pass near side to Garrison Lorber. Holden Watley on the far side. Now Asher Crosson with the basketball. Low pass to Lorber. 4 on the shot clock. Cooling, pull up from 3, just short. Rebounded by Clarity. Gators not giving up an inch defensively. Alexander drives in, left elbow floater for 2, just misses. Rebound off of Phillips, out of bounds. Crosson back to Watley. Watley double teamed, gets it back to Crosson. Crosson, long pass near side to Lorber, to the corner. Faust for 3. It's good. Terrell Academy finally on the board. A 3-pointer by Tillman Faust. 8-3 our score. Also blows, and let's see. Malfunction with a shot clock is what the referee's saying here on the near side. Shot clock didn't reset, so we'll take a little bit of a break and get it calibrated. .432 on the game clock, 35 now on the shot clock. Phillips inbounds to Alexander, and here we go. Garner on the far corner, driving along the baseline. Try the reverse layup, try to pass out to Clarity, gets fouled underneath either way. Foul on the floor. Clarity. Little sidearm pass into Alexander. Alexander bounce past to Carter along the baseline. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. Carter recollects. It goes up for 2. Foul called. Foul goes against Tillman Faust. Again, the Gators in the black tops, black bottoms, orange numbers in trim. And the Eagles, of course, in the whites, white tops, white bottoms, blue trim, blue numbers. First free throw from Aaron Carter rattles out. Aaron Carter, one of the 2 seniors on this Gators team, alongside Marcus Lattimore. Second one's missed, but rebounded by the Gators. Clarity kicks it out to Phillips, back to Alexander. Pull-up three-pointer, it's up, just missed. And rebounded by Holden Watley. Halfway through the first quarter, 8-3 our score. Taken away by Carter. Alexander down the floor. Is it the jam? There it is. Alexander with a second flush for the first quarter. 10-3 Gators. Lorber thought about the 3. Passed the far side and got it taken away. Clarity, Alexander down to Phillips in the corner. Clarity pass to Garner. Garner right side. Spins under the basket, goes up for 2, and rattles it home. And timeout again called by Coach Davis and the Eagles. 3:15 to play first quarter, 12-3 Gators lead. So they take the timeout. We'd like to thank our presenting sponsors on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Hospital, and the Houston Clinic, and the presenter of all Glenwood Athletics on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Zaxby's, where you can get the kick and chicken sandwich. You don't have to get tongue torch and ranch. You could get buffalo garlic blazing blue cheese. You could get hot honey mustard, nuclear if you're feeling really spicy. Any way you like it, get it at Zaxby's. A 12-3 Gator lead out of the timeout. Eagles with the basketball. Faust to the key. Near side, kicks it back out to Watley. Watley, far side to Crosson. Crosson. Swing pass far side. Watley got around Ryder Christensen, who's now into the ball game. Floater for 2, just short. Rebounded by Christensen. Alexander quickly down the floor. Spin move in the lane. Up for 2 on the dance floor. It's good. Alexander showing the moves. 14-3. Faust, near side, swings it over to the key to Watley. Watley, bounce pass. Back to Bo Scott Holland, who gets it back out to Asher Crossan. Pass in the middle, deflected by Phillips and taken away by Tyler Clarity. Alexander down the floor, left side. Foul on the floor. Phillips, floater pass to Tyler Clarity. Clarity thought about the three. Backs it out. Over to Alexander. Back to Tyler Clarity. Back to Trey. Swings it over to Alexander. Alexander on the baseline. Now dribbles it back out behind the three-point line and gets fouled. Watley called for the foul, and timeout called by Coach Purdue. A minute 47 to play first quarter. Gators up 14-3. And similar to the first game, been about much the same in the second matchup between the boys teams, between the Gators and the Eagles. You know, the Lady Gators showed a lot of fight, a lot of grit and toughness. They were down pretty big early on, came back to make it just a 4-point deficit in the half. But then the Lady Eagles with a dominant third quarter. Gators fought back late with from forced turnovers defensively, but it wasn't enough. Again, more competitive this time around against the Lady Eagles, but still Terrell Academy with a comfortable win. Noah Shelton, Tyler Dykes here with you from the pit. The final game of Border Wars 2025. Alexander at the free throw line out of the timeout. Gators already in the bonus, and he makes the first. Noah Hudler will check in for the first time, taking the place of Phillips. Alexander 2 for 2 on this trip to the charity stripe. All Gators 16-3. Crossing on the far side. Dribbles back to the key, kicks it out near side to Cooling. Cooling driving in, left block, up for two against Christensen. Got it around him, but just missed. Alexander now the other way. Pass down to Clarity, a little cute with that pass, and it goes out of bounds. Caden Edwards now into the ball game for Alexander. Crossan kicks it out. Faust over to Holland. Edwards on the defense. Back to Crossan. Cooling drives in. Spin move. Up for two. Just missed. Good looking footwork, but a not accurate off balance shot. Faust for three. It's good. Second three-pointer of the game for Tillman Faust. The only points of the game for Terrell Academy so far, 16-6. Edwards to Christensen. Clarity. Right elbow back inside Christensen. And it's deflected and taken away by Cooling. Far side, Faust. Pull up from three again. Just missed. Off to the left. And possession back over to the Gators. 19 seconds to play in the first quarter, so they can hold for the final shot. Clarity at the key over to Christensen with 5. Christensen with 4. Looking to pass with 3, with 2, with 1. Not aware of the clock. Hudler has to throw it up at the buzzer, and it's short and no good. Gators 16, Eagles 6 out of the first quarter of action. And again, I'd like to remind you that the Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee Holiday Showcase We're brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, Gordy Eye Care, and Club Viago. Gators up 10 at the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment with the second quarter of action in the boys' game between the Gators and the Eagles and the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
And we'll come back for the second quarter of action. Gators leading the Eagles 16-6 after the first quarter. Glenwood with the basketball just begin quarter number 2. Original starting 5 on the floor for the Gators. Phillips dumps it off to Gardner. Back over to Trey Clarity. Alexander pass inside Garner left side. Up for 2. It's blocked. Blocked from behind by Pace Cooling with authority. Eagles down the other way. Crossing in the corner. Cooling now, driving in. Goes around Alexander, up for 2, just missed. Rebounded by Trey Clarity. Down the floor to Alexander, going to go against Faust, up for 2, it's good. Alexander with a quick 2-pointer in transition, 18-6 Gators lead. Rylan Crane travels before the pass over to Brooke Strickland. Garner, far side, behind the three-point line, back to Trey Clarity, back to Garner. Alexander in the corner. Pull up from 3. Off the heel. Rebounded by Aaron Carter. Carter is going to drive back in to the right side. Up for 2, lost the handle. Crossing, 3-pointer near side, just too strong. Alexander, long pass far side to Phillips. Phillips back to Alexander. 3-pointer from the near side. Rattles in. Alexander so far with another dominant performance against these Eagles. Turnover. Phillips down Clarity. Trey for 2. Just missed it. And a missed opportunity there for the Gators. 3-pointer. Faust. No good. Rebounded by Cooling. Put back up. No. Rebounded by Alexander. Pass low to Trey Clarity. Reverse layup. Rattles just out. Good attempt, but a little too much to ask for on that one. It's going to stay down here with the Gators. 15-point lead, 21-6. Phillips fakes the pass over to Garner, drives in, floater up for 2, just misses. And a foul on the rebound against Phillips. And much like the first game, shot clock has not really been an issue for either team offensively, moving the ball. Alexander comes in aggressively defensively and fouls Pace Cooling. Pull-up three-pointer from Cooling, off the mark. Alexander for three, just off the mark to the left and rebounded by Crossan. Crossan down the other way. Terrell Academy with numbers. Up for two, it's good in transition. And a timeout called by Coach Davis for TA. (21-8). Gators lead, 4:33 to play first half. We'll be back in just a moment to the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
And welcome back to the pit. 4:33 to play first half. Gators up 13. I'd like to remind you that the Border Wars Tournament brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small businesses with affordable health care and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. And Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Tuscaloosa County Holiday Showcase. Give them a call today at 334-291-5125. And by Club Viago. Ready to experience life with the people you love? Would you like discounts on things you go to see every day, like movies and restaurants? You deserve to live the life you always dreamed about, and Club Viago can help you with that. You can live the good life with Club Viago. Visit our website at viagocolumbusga.com. Out of the timeout, Gators with the basketball. We're getting up by 13. Alexander with the basketball. Clarity driving in. Tyler up for two. Gets blocked. Phillips kick out. Alexander for three. It's good. Nothing but net. 24-8. Gators all over the Eagles here in the first half. Long three-point attempt for the near side. It's good. Rylan Crane from range. Three-pointer's been the friend for the Eagles. Alexander drives to the lane, up for two, left block. It's good. He makes it look way too easy driving through all those defenders. Strip from behind by Alexander. Crane for three. No good. Rebounded by Phillips. Alexander down the floor. Up for two. And the jam. Yeah, I believe they just called a technical on Alexander. Alexander called for the technical. First free throw made by Faust. Second free throw up and good by Faust. (28-13). Eagles now with the basketball off after the technical. As Alexander takes his seat, Edwards takes his place. Crossing on the far side. Gilliam behind the back, goes around Carter, spin move up for two, good move, and it goes. Phillips near side, Clarity, right block to Carter, up for two, foul called. First free throw from Carter, just off the mark. Second free throw from Carter, short. Rebounded by Garner. Trying to put it back up, gets it deflected and taken away by the Eagles. Down court, up for two, left side, no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Rylan Crane just missed it. Near side, Tyler Clarity open for three, no good. High rebound off the heel by Carter. Driving back in, left side, floater for two, no. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up again, no. Rebound tipped around and finally taken by the Eagles. Gaden Edwards called for the foul there. Crane driving in on Gardner, back outside. Bounce pass to the free throw line to Strickland. Strickland, the fouls, kicks it back outside to Crossan. Under 2 minutes to play first half. Gators up 28-15. Travel against Crane. Try a little step over to the right to get around Gardner for the shot. Phillips gets it deflected out of bounds by Cooling. Edwards, Tyler Clarity, open three-point look, pulls it down, steps in, kicks it back out to Phillips. Phillips driving in right block, or right elbow, kicks it back out to Tyler Clarity. For three, it's open, just short. And a jump ball, tie-up called underneath the basket. TA doesn't agree with the call, but the arrow favors the Eagles anyway. Driving in, Crossan, left block, kicks it back out. Cooling two-pointer, it's good. Good touch on that shot. Eagles still within striking distance, 28-17. Garner gonna drive in left side. Up for two, gets fouled, shot, just misses. Oh, what a shot it would have been. First free throw from Garner is good. Bo Scott Holland back into the ball game for the Eagles. And Ryder Christensen back into the ball game for the Gators. Second free throw from Gardner off the heel. Under a minute to play first half. Eagles still hanging around, 29-17. Gators lead. Pass taken away by Edwards. Edwards down the floor. Up for two, just missed. Rebounded by Garner. Garner left side, go up for two, gets it blocked, gets it back. Trying to find a way to go up, gets fouled. Officials thought it was the fifth foul against the Eagles, which would put the Gators in the bonus. It's actually four, so it will be inbounds pass by Garner. To Edwards, back to Clarity. Clarity, Edwards at the key. Three-point look, rattles out. Rebound put back by Phillips is up and good. Good play by Caleb Phillips, 31-17. Pass deflected out of bounds by Garner. 15 seconds to play in the first half. Double team, pass near side to Crossan. Crossan driving in left side. Christian on the defense, out of bounds. And it's going to go back over to the Gators. 9 seconds left. Phillips pushing the floor. Near side of Clarity. Clarity driving in right side. 0 for 2, gets it to go. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Eagles not going to get a shot off. And that's how half number 1 will come to a close. Gators 33, Eagles 17 after the first half of play. Again, I'd like to remind you that the Border Wars Tournament brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, Gordy Eye Care, and Club Viago. Gators up by 16 after the first 16 minutes. We'll be back for the second 16 minutes, second half of action. Coming up right after this on the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
and serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back to the pit for the second half of action between the Gators and the Eagles. Glenwood with a 33-17 lead as we begin quarter number 3 and the basketball. Braylon Alexander back into the ball game, called for a technical foul after a slam dunk attempt held onto the rim, I suppose, for a second too long. Didn't seem like it was anything, in foul or bad taste, but either way, got teed up. Had to do the old Dusty Purdue punishment, which is push-ups, but the first shot by Carter up and good, so the Gators with a quick score to begin quarter number 3. Original starting 5 back on the floor for the Gators. Left side up for 2, just missing the shot is Cooling, and it's rebounded by the Gators. Now the other way is Phillips. Phillips left side. Pass over to Alexander. Pull up three-pointer. Just off the mark. Carter, good rebound. Up for 2, gets fouled. First free throw from Carter, just off the heel. Carter 1 for 2 on that trip, 36-17 Gators lead. In the final game of Border Wars 2025, here between the Gators and the Eagles. Lady Gators went 0-2 this year, losing to Marion County by 1. And, of course, lost to the Eagles just before this game of Terrell Academy. Boys won yesterday against Marion County in dominant fashion, looking to do the same today against TA. Foul on the floor against Caleb Phillips. Clarity takes it away. Alexander drives it to the far side, floats it over to Phillips. Clary swings it over to Alexander, to the corner to Gardner. Drives in, left elbow, no look past to Carter, down the floor, up for 2, it's good. Tremendous ball movement by the Gators on that possession, 38-17. Noah Shelton, Tyler Dykes here with you from the pit. The final game of Border Wars 2025. Gators up 21 over Terrell Academy. Driving in, up for 2. Around Carter, no good by Cooling. Phillips, far side, Alexander. Right side drives in, goes for the dunk, and slams it down. Timeout called by Coach Davis for the Eagles. 40-17, 6:07 to play third quarter. Gators all over the Eagles here on the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia-Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back to the pit. 6:07 to play third quarter. Gators over the Eagles, 40-17. Braylon Alexander had 30 points in the first matchup between these two teams. Looking to match and exceed that today. He's on pace for doing so. Crossing across the midcourt logo. Phillips claps his hands on defense. Alexander tips it away from Cooling. Cooling recollects it, passes it back over to Crossan. It's not been a particularly fast-moving game. Both offenses really possessing the ball. But the shot clock has not really come into play yet as Garner takes it away. Alexander down the floor, open look. Up for 2, slams it home. Into the lane is Carlson and gets fouled on the way up. First free throw by Carlson, no good. And nearly misses Aaron Carter in the noggin. Got to keep your head on a swivel. Second free throw from Carlson. Rattles out and is rebounded by Aaron Carter. Long pass Alexander to Phillips. Reverse layup for two, just rattles out. Unlucky break by Phillips. Pull-up three-pointer, Watley goes. Terrell Academy's had some success on the three-point shot, but that's about all they've had to rely on as the pass over to Gardner from Alexander. Gardner wasn't looking for the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Besides that, the Gators' offense has been in rhythm for the most part, and besides the three-point makes by Terrell Academy, not much offense to really speak of. Not much movement in the paint, not many trips to the free throw line. Really good defensive game by the Gators. Garner down the floor, left block, up for two, it's good. Right side, Crossan, pull-up three-pointer. Off the mark to the left. Rebound fought for between Clarity and Cooling. Jump ball call, possession arrow favors the Eagles. Crossan, left elbow, two-pointer from Watley, rattles out. Carter again with the rebound. Clarity down the floor. Gators up 24. Back out to Alexander. Phillips now past the midway point of this third quarter. A lot of substitutions about to come in for the Gators as 5 black jerseys head to the scorer's table. Garner loose with the ball on the floor. It's taken away by the Eagles. Now it's taken away by Clarity. Dumps it off to Garner. Right block. Goes up for two physically and just misses the shot, but he gets fouled. First free throw attempt by Garner is good. Marcus Lattimore, Noah Hudler, Tyler Clarity, and Caden Edwards all check in. And Ryder Christensen set to check in for Garner. Free throw missed by Garner, and now the Eagles with the basketball the other way, and Christensen's going to have to sit on by the scorer's table for a couple more seconds. Pass inside to the lane, up for two, good ball movement, good pass, Cooling with the bucket. Hudler back to Tyler Clarity. Garner thought about the three, now drives in, left side up for two, rolls in. Hudler on the defense against Crossan. Crossan dumps it off. Cooling up for two, just misses. Rebounded by Tyler Clarity. Quickly down the floor, kicks it out. Garner drives in, right side, up for two, gets fouled. Pace Cooling called for the foul for the Eagles. Gators, as they did the first time, pulling away from the Eagles here in the second half. Garner's first attempt, no good. Rylan Crane will check in. Ryder Christensen still eagerly awaiting to check in for the next stoppage of play that doesn't include Greg Garner. Second free throw from Garner is good. And now the sub will come in. Christian back into the ball game. Holland with Hudler on defense, kicks it over to Crane. Crane bounce pass. Driving in left side is Cooling. Going against Lattimore, kicks it back outside. Crossing, long pass near side. Crane, pass far side deflected by Christensen. Gets the ball back by Crossing. 3-point shot up, no good off to the left. Rebound tipped around and taken by Tyler Clarity. Clarity working one-on-one against Crane. Right side, up for two, gets fouled. First free throw from Clarity, rattles in. Second free throw, short-armed it, rebound tipped around, over to Christensen, floater for two, off the mark, and out of bounds, over to the Eagles. Crossing left side up for two. Hit the bottom of the backboard with it. Hudler down the floor. Hudler hustling down the floor up for two. Rattles just out. Rebound tipped around and saved by Cooling. Passes it down to Crossing. Gets it out to Crane. Crane's trying to spin around Edwards. Cooling driving in. Up for two. Gets fouled and the shot goes. Foul called against Christensen. Cooling with a chance for a three-point play. Doesn't convert, and the rebound over to Lattimore and the Gators. Christensen, Edwards, near side, three-point shot, off the mark. Hudler tried to save it, tried to knock it out of bounds off of Crossing, but it goes over to Crane. Crane tried to pull it from three, no foul called. Cooling drives in for two, foul there. With 57 seconds to play in the third quarter, Gators up 49-24 as Border Wars 2025 coming to a close. First one good by Cooling. Now Cal Powell will check in at the ball game for the first time tonight. Second free throw, high rebound off the heel, and over to the Gators. Hudler with the basketball. Pass near side to Edwards. 16 on the shot clock, 36 on the game clock. Pass far side to Clarity. Clarity, right side, now drives left hand, layup just missed. Rebound tipped around by Christensen, put back up by Christensen, no good. Rebounded by Clarity, kicked out Edwards. Edwards, three-pointer from the key, it's good! Caden Edwards from range. 52-25, Gators lead. Pass inside, left side, and a foul called underneath it on Cooling. Well, I got a moment to thank you that the Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, Goldie Eye Care, and Club Viago. Thank them for being the special sponsors, supporting sponsors of Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase. Cooling at the free throw line. Eagles now in the bonus. And he makes the first. Second free throw by Cooling. Too strong, rebounded by Christensen. 4 on the clock. Hudler with 3. Across midcourt with 2. With 1. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Good if it goes. Foul's called. He got fouled on the shot. Whistle blew. Thought it was a whistle for a foul. Let's see. It was a foul on Hudler, so Hudler would head to the free throw line for a couple from the charity stripe. Three attempts upcoming for Hudler. First one is good. Hudler second. Good on that one too. Hudler goes 3 for 3. And then I saw quarter number 3 will come to an end. All Gators 54-26, 8 minutes away from going 2-0 this year in the Border Wars Tournament. We'll be back in just a moment to the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great race? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Terrell Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off.
And welcome back to the pit for the fourth quarter of action. Gators up 55-26. Original starting 5 back on the floor for the Gators. Alexander, far side of Carter. Going to pull up from 3, just missed it short. He's going to stay down here. It was deflected off of an Eagle. Carter claiming that shot was tipped. Clarity. Floater pass over to Alexander. Back to Clarity in the far corner. Alexander drives in, kicks it out near side. Garner going to get a look from 3, just misses. Rebounded by Clarity, back to Alexander. Alexander's shot from 3, it's good. Alexander hitting from everywhere. 58-26. That shot rattles out for Crane, and now Garner the other way. Garner right side gets blocked out of bounds. No, it was saved by Clarity. Over to Carter. Carter back to Alexander. Pull it from 3 from the same spot. Just missed. Cooling. Long 2. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter for 3. No good. They're trying to get him to make a three-pointer. They're giving him some opportunities. Gators up 32. That shot rattles out again for the Eagles, and it's rebounded by Clarity. Timeout called by Coach Purdue here on the near side, a full timeout. 6:22 to play in the ball game. 58-26 Gators lead. We'll be back in just a moment to the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location. being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter of action. 6:22 to play. Gators up comfortably, 58-26 over Terrell Academy. Carter at the key from three. No good. Other way, Crane for two, left side, rattles home. Alexander driving in, lost a handle, got it back, reverse layup, rattles in. Pass far side. Crane blocked by Trey Clarity, down to Alexander. Alexander right side, going up for the dunk, got fouled. (60-28), Alexander at the free throw line. I'd like to remind you that the coverage of the Border Wars Tournament on Georgia Alabama Sports Live brought to you by Philip White Benefits LLC, where they help individuals and small businesses with affordable health insurance and employee benefits. Get a quote today by calling 706-575-9931. Alexander misses the first. And Gordy Eye Care. Thank you, Dr. Griff Gordy, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live's coverage of the Glenwood Border Wars Tournament and the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase this upcoming Friday and Saturday. Gordy Eye Care has been serving the community for over 20 years and is a huge supporter of local high school athletics. Give his office a call today at 334-291-5125 to set up an appointment today. And by Club Viago. Ready to experience life with the people you love? Would you like discounts on things you go to every day like movies and restaurants, as Braylon Alexander misses the second? You'll find exclusive deals on travel, everyday living, and even health care. You can live a good life with Club Viago. Visit ViagoColumbusGA.com. Down the other end, Faust up for two, no good. Slapped out of bounds, going to go over to the Gators. Lattimore will check in with the rest of the second line for the Gators. Now under a running clock, 60-28, they lead, 4:45 to play. Tyler Clarity drives in, kicks out to Christensen, left side, goes up for two, no foul call, got blocked. On the other end, no good on the shot was Crane. Clarity down the floor, Tyler leading the offense. Edwards driving in to the lane, kicks it out far corner. Tyler Clarity for three, too strong. Christian with the rebound, goes back up for two, lost the handle. Ball loose along the baseline, out of bounds, off of the Eagles. Edwards to Lattimore. Lattimore for three. It's good! Marcus Lattimore with his first points of the night. Everybody getting on the scoring action for the Gators. Three-pointer from the key, no good. Rebounded by Christensen. Second line of Gators showing off their talents and their potential. Hudler from three. No way, it's good! Noah Hudler from range. This second line can't miss. Three-pointer from the near side, no good. And Holland throws it out of bounds off of Tyler Clarity. 2:40 and counting. Again, the Gators next time out after the new year will be on the road at Pike. And then the first region game, of course, at home will be on the 13th of January here against Beulah. They, of course, start on the road at Beulah and at Dadeville on the 6th and the 12th. Clarity, Hudler, three-pointer again. Just missed. Rebounded by Lattimore, put back up for two, no good. And rebounded by the Eagles, now going the other way. It's Crane. Lorber back into the ball game. The Eagles, the boys team, going to go 0-2 this year in the Border Wars Tournament. From range, just short was Crane. Tyler Clarity with the rebound. Left side, pass over to Lattimore, deflected and taken away by the Eagles. Long pass down the floor. Lorber for two, no good. Hudler, far side, kicks it back out to Tyler Clarity. Near side, Edwards. Edwards behind the three-point line. Floater over to Christensen. Left side up for two, gets fouled. So Christian will head to the free throw line, a minute 27 and counting. For the Adams Quincy All-State Agency Player of the Game, 4 second-line players, Noah Hudler, Marcus Lattimore had some good plays. Caden Edwards stepped in pretty well as well for Alexander. But Gray Garner had himself a night as well, both offensively and defensively. So Gray Garner, congratulations, you are Adams Quincy All-State Agency Player of the Game. Of course, brought to you by the Adams Quincy All-State Agency. Thank you for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. A minute left to play, 66-28 Gators lead. And Christian with a chance to make the crowd erupt. Second free throw from Christensen is good. Gators up 40, 33 seconds to play. Lorber near side, over to Holland. Holland back near side to Powell. Lorber in the corner. Holland near side, 18 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off. Right side, two-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Lattimore, who just saves it. Ball loose on the baseline. Low pass near side goes right to Edwards. Edwards with 5. Tyler Clarity with 4. Far side with 3. Hudler going to shoot the 3 at the buzzer. Is going to come up short, but the put back up by Christensen is good, and it will count. Gators, for the second time this season, dominate Terrell Academy, this time by a score of 70-28. 20 games, 10 teams, 2 days, and 2 gyms, and Border Wars 2025 has come to a close. Gators, the boys team goes 2-0. The Lady Gators go 0-2. Of course, both playing Marion County and Terrell Academy. Again, the Gators' next time out will be on the road for 4 straight to begin 2026 before returning home for the first region home game against Beulah on January 13th. I'd like to thank our special sponsors once more, Philip White Benefits LLC, Gordy Eye Care and Club Viago, as well as our presenting sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Kinetic Credit Union, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Hospital and the Houston Clinic, and the presenting sponsor of all Glenwood Athletics on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, Zaxby's. So from producer Tyler Dykes, I've been your voice, Noah Shelton. We'll see you next time on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Thank you for tuning in for the Border Wars Tournament 2025. Be sure to tune in for the Muskogee County Holiday Showcase this Friday and Saturday all over Georgia-Alabama Sports Live on the channel. We'll see you next time, everybody. Good night.